Hello and welcome to the Dennis Bloodknot channel.
Hello, welcome back to the Dennis Bloodknot channel. Today's video is all about this, the Nikon D750. This is a full frame DSLR with a 24 megapixel sensor, an articulating screen and twin SD card slots. A bit later on in the video I'm going to show you the full specification, and at the present moment I'm now going to show you a montage of still images taken with the Nikon D750, so I hope you enjoy. Hello, this is test footage of the Nikon D750 using continuous autofocus. This is using the 24 to 120mm f4 lens, and it is recorded at 1080p at 60 frames per second. Now, this piece of footage is also 1080p 60 fps and using the same 24 to 120mm f4 lens, but this time instead of using the flat profile it is using the vivid profile. Also it is using autofocus rather than manual focus. Now for this part of the test I have switched to manual focus. Once again we are using 1080p at 60 fps video, and we are still using the 24 to 120mm f4 lens, but as mentioned above this is using the manual focus. This shows the difference between this, as I say, manual focus, and the autofocus that I've used for the two previous video sections. A further point to be made This video, just like all Dennis Bloodknock videos, is not in any way backed, sponsored or supported by any manufacturer or any supplier. All of the equipment used in this video has been purchased by myself, Dennis Bloodknock. Well, to sum up this review and to sum up the Nikon D750, well, as a stills camera, I am very pleased. The image quality, the autofocus for stills are fantastic. I'm very pleased with the 24 megapixel RAW files, and I'm very pleased with the fact that when I do a photo shoot for still images, I'm very pleased with the results I get. The colour quality, the colour accuracy, I can't fault the camera. The areas where, because from my own viewpoint, the main point of reference is going to be this, the Nikon D7000, which is my other Nikon camera. In terms of autofocus for video, the Nikon D750 is a big step up from the Nikon D7000, but it is still some way short of what I would want. If you saw earlier in the video autofocus test, the manual focus section of video still had a certain edge in the sharpness of the video. So that is the area where Nikon still needs to do a lot of work. It's certainly made a considerable step forward from my own viewpoint in the fact of the inconsistent and constantly hunting video autofocus. If you view the review I did of the D7000, and I'll put a link to that review in the text below this video. The D750 is certainly a step forward for video autofocus, but it's not as good as I would want it to be. Now, as a treat for those of you who I know like the montages of still images, there is a further montage to come now. Well, that was it. The Nikon D7000. I hope you liked the video. Many thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I, Dennis Bloodnock, will return in the next video. Thank you.